Hello everyone, my name is Rafal and I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today, of course, I would like to continue our journey and discuss another option for your headshot photography background. And today I choose something extremely simple, but at the same time, one of the most popular backgrounds you can ever find on the market. And of course, I'm talking about fabric backdrops. And those ones are extremely popular. Photographers, they've been using them for decades, including myself, and you can really customize them. There's so many options available on the market. It's simply crazy. I did my little bit of research for the last several days just to kind of get a little bit more information, and I have to say that I was just shocked how much is out there. And you can find extremely inexpensive one for about $30, but also you can find companies which can customize them to the last detail. You can choose the pattern, you can choose the color, tone, sizes, you just name it, and those companies, they will make them for you. The problem is, I have to say, they were extremely expensive, and the ones which I found, they were about $1,000 and up, which in my opinion is insane. Especially nowadays, you can also create them on your own, and there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube or some other social media platforms where some artists, they will show you step by step how to create them. And I think maybe that's an option for people who starting off, or people who have a little bit of extra time to create something new, something artistic, and something your own. Maybe that would be something to think about it, because I think that would be amazing to create those own, I would say, colorful with interesting pattern painted on the fabric backdrops. That would be something extremely cool. And I actually, when I started digging a little bit more into this, I got some ideas, and maybe I will go that path one day. But let's kind of discuss them a little bit more in detail. What I really like about those type of backdrops, they're extremely easy to use. You can even pin them to the wall, and you can fold them to like a small size, so if you actually have to shoot somewhere and you don't have a studio, and you can carry them around, they don't take as much space, and you can just simply, as I said, pin them to anything. They will work perfectly. This is extremely convenient for photographers, but there's several things which I don't like about them. So first of all, I know it's gonna sound a little bit crazy. I'm not a big fan of them because everyone using them, and a lot of them looks kind of similar. So that's one of the things which I'm not a big fan of it. You can definitely change the colors of them, but when it comes to patterns, basically you have to go what you've created or what you have, and that's is what it is, and that's pretty much end of it. So the way I like to work with them, I like to change the colors. So it's really easy process. I use like a Speedlight with the color gel. So if I like to have blue tone, I use blue gel. If I like red, I add red. If I like brown, I add some different colors just to make this tone. So this is really easy to do, but when it comes to the patterns, it's a completely different story. You can definitely have few different, I would say, backdrops and have this kind of own style, and you can present them to the clients so they can choose whatever they like. But again, that's kind of one of the limitations, which I'm not a big fan of it. I like to create things which are a little bit different, a little bit more, I would say, unique, and a little bit more challenging. This is extremely simple, straightforward, and yeah, if you're starting off, I think that would be kind of great place to start. But if you want to actually just take this to another level, I think you need to be a little bit more creative. And the main reason I decided to actually discuss this, because as I said, they're very popular. A lot of photographers use them, and again, you can get some very creative stuff out of them. And I have this backdrop for about 10 years. I got this long time ago, and it's like pretty much like a black fabric with some white paint with specific pattern, and once in a while I use that. The one thing what I would like to recommend it, if you want to change the colors and tone, get the kind of backdrop which have some kind of white, I would say, pattern or some white colors to it, because it's really easy to change colors. And the way you do it, I just mentioned a couple seconds ago, you can just add Speedlight with specific color. So this one, as I said, is very, very old. It still lasts. I even washed this, so if something happens to this, they're really easy to clean up. So that's something which is also extremely, I would say, convenient. They got a little bit faded after a while, so the colors, the white pattern, it's not as rich and nice as it used to be before. But again, with the headshot, it's not big of a deal because the background is blurred anyways, so that's not big of a deal. You can increase or decrease the depth of field of it, so it's not as obvious. The one thing which I didn't really like about those backdrops, some of them, those fabric ones, because they wrinkle quite a bit, and sometimes you can really see those wrinkles if you don't have enough depth of field and the background it's not soft enough. You can really see those things. So sometimes I had to just iron them before the photo shoot, just make sure this whole surface is flat, but that's only one kind of inconvenience. So again, I did a photo shoot just for the sake of this video, and I shot with amazing Theo, who is fantastic actor, and he was just pulling off this crazy face expressions which I had no idea he was capable of doing. And then when he got on it, I was just like shocked. So that was kind of cool to watch some professional actor doing some amazing face expressions. And the reason I'm even talking about it, and I'm kind of step away from the main topic, is, as you guys probably know me, I'm a big fan of different face expressions and stuff, and I haven't seen anyone for a long time who was capable and was so into creating something like this. So I did this photo shoot. We've shot with this specific fabric backdrops just to show you what kind of effect you can get. So I use additionally one Speedlight just to add a little bit of light, just to kind of bring a little bit of, I would say, colors and tones to it. And I use blue gel on my Speedlight just to get this blue tone, and that was pretty much everything. So the results are pretty cool. They're pretty simple. But again, I just want to talk about it because I think this is a good option for a lot of photographers, and especially if you don't have a studio and you're starting off and you don't have lots of, I would say, money. You can create something very unique, very artistic, and you can have this own style of backgrounds where you can have this specific options. This is great idea. As I said, it's something which I highly recommend it. And again, if you guys have any specific questions and you guys have anything you guys would like to add to this video, I would love to hear from you. And if you guys using fabric backdrops, also let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to add to this video. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll chat with you guys next Monday. Bye bye.